gentlemen, yes, this time I know the mic is working, so I don't want to hear a word from anyone. Big up, everybody. If you are watching right now, if you are watching on playback, all the same, make sure that you smash the like, that you subscribe to the channel, that you do all of those things, because guess what? It's one of those things is back, people. I am back. I am going to be in full effect. Anytime I can do a stream, I'm going to be doing a stream. We are back. We are revitalized. We are ready to go. And yes, it is my birthday. It is so. Thank you for the well wishes, everybody that's reached out. I really, really appreciate it. AJ, I know you're one of those guys, so I really, really appreciate it. It's going to be one of those streams where we talk about Arsenal. We get down, we get dirty. Pause, and we have a little cerveza. And we not only lament that I am now 36 years old, but we lament about Arsenal and some of the news surrounding Arsenal coming out of this international break, injuries, Pep coming back to Man City, which means that we're gonna be struggling to win a title sometime in this fucking decade. I don't know. Like it's really discouraging, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's really discouraging, but hey, we're here anyway. We're here. We had a really, really good fucking stream last night. Go and watch that. The United States defeated Jamaica 4-2, 5-2 on aggregate to advance in the CONCACAF Nations League. I'm very, very excited about that. Pochball looked pretty good, except it's not even that Pochball looked good. It was that Jamaica looked terrible. Jamaica were open at the back. It was open season. It was duck season on those guys, bro. Like it was absolutely unbelievable. Like big up to all the Yardies, the reggae boys out there. But it was peak for you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, get your questions in. I'm answering questions. I'm doing all sorts of crap. So get your questions in. Thank you guys so much. Let's go through the chat. Who's here? Who's here? We got AJ here. Big up AJ. I really, really appreciate it, my bro. Really, really appreciate it. And I see your question, so I'm going to answer that. Yes, and of course, like the stream, it does help me out. Hold on. What also helps me out? 1 second. Fresh squeezed whiskey sour there. Big up Lion Text, my G, every single time Lion Text. We got to link up and get you on the channel, bro. Let's do that. If you're on Instagram, hit me up because yeah, we got to get you on the channel. And look, the Instagram is right there. At TJ Warren, right there. Hit me a message, man. Let's link up. It's past time we get you on there. And big up Halo every time. Hello. I usually see you over in Flawless's chats when I'm polluting his channel. So thank you for coming over. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see what AJ says. Pep deal means nothing. We should still be winning trophies and titles. That simple. No, I agree. It's just less and less likely when you have somebody of his expertise on the opposite side of the touchline there, where yeah, it's looking pretty peak, especially with Mikelito Arteta not really getting us anywhere, not really moving us forward at this point in the season. Obviously, I realize it's November, but at the same time, we're not good enough. We're not good enough, and we're gonna get into that. We're not good enough. AJ says, question, please, TJ, how do you feel about the Emirates plans? The expansion? I mean, it's a blatant money grab is what it is. But, you know, people in this fan base are going to lap it up because we have nothing better to do but celebrate mediocrity, buy the kits. And of course, I'm guilty of that, so I shouldn't be talking. But and be a tourist destination, which of course I want to go to the Emirates someday. But at the same time, I just don't think any of the fans are going to take it seriously enough to push the team forward. And we're gonna continue to fill the Emirates. It doesn't matter if it has 50, 60, 70, 80,000 people. We are going to fill that place up every single weekend, whether it be through tourists or people that actually live in London and support the club. It is what it is at the end of the day. I don't think it raises the standards. I don't think it lowers the standards. I think nothing changes with it. It just gets the Cronkies more money, gets the investors more money. That's it. That's all. I don't think it holds anybody accountable. So it's unfortunate, that this club seems to be more focused on money than it is on winning. And that's been my problem from the get-go. I mean, and obviously we win games during the season, but we don't win any trophies, and that's what it's going to come down to. Every single panel we go on to, every single chat I go into, it's going to be, well, what have you won? You know, you got 90 points, what have you won? You got 85 points, what did you win? Oh, nothing? Okay, cool. Then what the fuck does it matter? Doesn't mean anything if you don't win. But yeah, big up Mr. Link. Big up Mr. Link. Thank you, my friend. He says, I pissed off 2 Scorpios today. How did you piss them off? I gotta know. Because I'm not into that like whole astrology shit. Like, I don't care. Like, stars exist to me, but I don't think people, I think the tides affect certain things, but like because I'm a Scorpio, it doesn't make me more or less of an asshole. You know what I mean? It doesn't make me more or less an asshole. Big up Zier. Big up Zier every single time, my guy. Big up Zier every single time. By me being myself. Okay, well, that's fair. You did piss me off. I don't even remember. See, I banned Link from the channel, but I brought him back because I couldn't remember why I banned him in the first place. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, but sometimes I go along with it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, no, I just, that's all good. That's all good. Love you more for it. Yeah, I'm quick to forgive. It doesn't really matter. Like, I'll tell you a story about the time I pissed off Egal. I'll tell you that story. Like, in this content creator space, I feel like you have to forget quickly, right? And I'd like to think I'm acquaintances with Egal and Link. You and I have ripped up the pro clubs together before, so I don't take it that seriously. Big up Sunshine. Sunshine, this is too nice. You did not need to do this. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you very much for the super chat. $10 from Sunshine FC. She's an absolute legend. She was obviously here yesterday while we were talking some mad shit during the decimation of Jamaica, the conquering of Jamaica. Jamaica is now a U.S. state now, by the way, because of what just happened. Because of what just happened last night. It's now the United States of Jamaica is what it is. But big up Sky every single time. Really, really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to Sunshine FC, you are living under a rock. She is a Man United creator, but we don't hold that against her, right? We don't hold that against her too much anyway. Until December, what is it, 5th? 4th? What is it? And then we're what is it? Yeah, it's December 4th, and then we'll hold it against her. For sure. Yeah. And big up Zier. Big up Zier again. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate it. Or not Zier, Link. Sorry. I saw Zier in there and I immediately said Zier. See, obviously I had one sip of this and now I'm slurring my words. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's embarrassing, bro. But yeah, big up Link for the super chat as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the sponsorship of the channel. It makes it so I can pay Connor, for the nice layouts, for the nice thumbnails you guys see. We got to pay the kid, otherwise he starves. Like we've been on this we've been monetized for over a year now. And we see some cash roll in, and it goes to Connor. So he doesn't starve. We don't want him out there like Oliver Twist. May I have some more? We don't want him out there like that. We don't want him out there like that. But yeah, get your questions in, guys. I had a thing to talk about, and big up Acers. I see you out there, Acers, as well, my guy. Appreciate it. Cal deserves it every time. Okay, no. So let me tell the story about Egal. I don't think I've ever told this story before. So back before I was a content creator, right? I was mad angry because we were losing a bunch. The standards weren't up. I think it was the first season where we were kind of in a little bit of a tailspin around, the normal time, the January, February timeframe when we had lost 3 on the bounce or something like that. And Egal had thrown out some positive thing on Twitter about, oh, well, it's not that bad. And then I like tweeted him back and I'm just like, yeah, you don't uphold the standards of this club. Like, please stop talking, something like that. And then he blocked me, which, I didn't really care at the time. I thought it was funny at the time. And then I entered the content creator space, ended up catching some eyes, which was good. I'm very, very blessed. Worked very, very hard to get the to work with the content creators that I work with, and then eventually I end up on a panel with Egal, and I'm like, hey, you blocked me on Twitter because I said you weren't a good representative of the club, and he was just like, you understand that like that like limits my visibility, right? Like that's not helpful to me. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I had to apologize because that was out of line. I was a Twitter troll, and now I'm in the same space as him. So it's all good now. We still differ on a lot of things in the direction of the club, but he's a good guy. He doesn't deserve all the stick that he gets. He deserves some of it, but he doesn't deserve some asshole on Twitter being like, you don't represent my club and all this shit. Like, I'm not that guy. I don't want to be that guy that's like judging people on how they support the club. We can have differences, and it's all good. So, but big up Igal. Big up everybody. But yeah, I don't think I've ever told that story before. So I wanted to tell that story, get it off my chest. I felt kind of bad. I felt bad after that because yeah, nobody deserves it. So yeah, no, I apologize, and that was it. So yeah, no, oh wow, yeah, no, not a lot of people know that story. I figured I would tell that story for the 13 legends in the back. Yeah, no, thank you for sharing. I don't even know if that's sarcastic, Link. Knowing who you are now and knowing you, like I don't even know if you're being sarcastic. But yeah, no, that was the story. And by the way, people, whenever we're on the panel, he brings it up. So I don't feel bad telling the story either. I don't feel bad telling the story because he brings it up. So, but yeah, get your questions in, guys. Get your questions in. I need to know. What is our okay? No, I appreciate that. I need to know here. What's our injury situation looking like going into this game against Nottingham Forest? Because I'm not going to do a big old preview on Nottingham Forest on this channel. I'm going to do or on this stream. I'm going to do that with Dal on American Idiots on Friday because American Idiots comes back now that I'm in town. We're going to talk about the fact that we shouldn't be taking these guys lightly, though. They have one of the most staunch defense in the Premier League. Like, should we win? Yes. But are we going to? Not with the way that we've been playing in the final third. We we are struggling to score goals against a team that doesn't let up many goals. Obviously, they let up goals against Newcastle, but we should be beating them. I agree. No, we should be beating them. I agree, Mr. Link. I agree. But like, I kind of agree with Acers that a draw might be the realistic result on the form that we're on. So hopefully we have regained some form during international break. And terrible Trossard out now. Trossard might be injured. This is why I wanted to look this up. We need to look up Arsenal injuries and see who's actually injured because he came off playing for Belgium. It wasn't looking good. Let me see. Let's take a look. It was the site that I used was updated 15 hours ago. All right, so we know Ben White is out. He's probably not going to be back until the beginning of next year, which sucks. Raheem Sterling should be back. Declan Rice might be back if they dose him up. Bukayo Saka, they're not sure about. He's tentative. Tomiyasu will not be available. Calafiori, they're saying that he might not be back. He's questionable. Trossard, he is questionable as well. And Kieran Tierney, obviously, he will never play for the Arsenal. I don't think he'll play for Arsenal again. If I'm being 100 with you guys, if I'm keeping it a buck, he'll play QER over there. He'll play that kid Miles Lewis Skelly. He'll play him first. But it's worrying if those are the injuries that we're contending with, and we're going up against a team that's very, very good defensively. What do you guys think? I mean, I put the poll in the chat. What do you guys think? Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? Are we going to draw? I think a loss is absolutely unacceptable, and the Arteta outers will be out in force, myself included, if we lose this game at home to Nottingham, because we're at the point where we have to win now. I said it on a stream. Where was I before? I think it was on with Hooks. No, I was on with Hooks last week. Big up Hooks. Hooks asks, what realistically do you expect? And at this point, I don't expect Arsenal to win the league. I think we are too far behind now. But I do expect us to get the domestic double. And I am dead serious. If we do not get the domestic double, then keeping this manager is a joke, because we're not serious about winning trophies. That's all it says, is we're not serious about winning trophies if this manager stays and we don't win anything this season. Period. I mean, let me know. I mean, let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, I'm starving. I don't know about you guys. I'm starving for trophies. And you know, I'm not in a position to call Mickey Mouse Cup, you know, Carabao Cup a Mickey Mouse Cup. I'm not in a position to call an FA Cup a Mickey Mouse Cup. Like these are trophies that we need to be winning, and we need to be actually showing the fan base that we're serious about winning. Otherwise, this manager just wasted 5-6 years of our time and likely set us back to an additional 2 or 3. So I'm being real. I'm being real about it. I'm being absolutely real about it. I'm being absolutely real about it. Big up Private Ping Pong every single time. Yes, smash the likes up, people. Smash the likes. We're going to be live for probably about 30 minutes. I might have another 30 minutes. I might have Dal coming on. Dal had some work stuff going on, but he said he might join. So yeah, I know we have the it's one of those things kind of shows where it's just me, but you know, it's a celebration, bitches. We can you know, shout out Charlie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. We can celebrate me getting older and this beard getting grayer. Okay, yes. Unlucky and shit. What does that mean? What does that mean? Are you just Mike Doss? Don't just come in the chat, drop this, and then leave. Smash the like if you do that, but don't just do that. Victor Yoker has scored 4 goals tonight, and Frontetta has to contain him on Wednesday night. Oh my God! Yeah, you're right. Let's look at the schedule. I forgot we have to play Sporting away. But they don't have Ruben Amorim now, and if you ask any Man United fans, Ruben Amorim was the beginning and the end. So if they don't have Ruben Amorim, and that game's on Tuesday, by the way, it's not on Wednesday, it's on Tuesday. That's not looking good. The guy looks good. The guy looks good, and he's making us look like absolute assholes for not taking him seriously. Not too thrilled about that, guys. I'm not too thrilled. I'm not going to lie to you. Frontetta isn't getting sacked anytime soon, unfortunately. No, I agree. I think we would need to drop out of the top 4 for them to actually even consider it. And while I don't think that that's a high possibility, it can happen. And I don't understand why people think that's that's such a crazy take. I had this conversation on Judge Mo, and I had this conversation on American Waffle, and everybody was like yelling at me saying that it's not possible. It is possible. It's 100% possible. Look at our front line. Look at the lack of creativity. Look at the lack of clinicality in the final third. We're 4th in November. We are, how many points are we off Liverpool now? Let's take a look. Yeah, we are 9 points off Liverpool. 9 points off Liverpool in November. So that's the league. Man City, while they have not been on good form, they will come back. They will eventually, they will get some of their players back. I mean, obviously they're looking like Rodri FC right now, but you know Pep Guardiola is going to eventually figure it out. And Chelsea look like world beaters right now. Like don't discount Chelsea. They will eventually start bringing down some of these big fish, and we will still be struggling to beat like the medium to small-sided teams like West Ham, Bournemouth, like who else? Bournemouth, Brighton, even though they're looking good too. Like Brighton are tied on points with us. We just have goal difference on them. Like it's not as positive as everybody thinks it is, and it's not as obvious that we are going to get 4th place as it is, or 3rd place as anybody thinks it is. I think we're not going to get 1st. I don't think we're going to get 2nd. It's either going to be 3rd, 4th, or 5th, in my opinion. And I hope it's not 5th. Big up Joel every single time. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Thank God Jesus told Frontetta that he doesn't have no management tactics. Yeah, yeah. Are you talking about like the actual like Lord Jesus Christ, or are you talking about like Jesus? Because Jesus has to worry about his own football before he can start assaulting the manager. I'm not gonna lie. Private Pickbox says, look, it's actually more possible that we drop out of the top 4 than us winning the league. If our injury run continues, I'll actually say it's likely. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like it's one of those things. Let's go ahead and tag it. It's one of those things where we have to start taking it seriously. And these injuries are just proven that we didn't get the business done over the summer like we needed to. We're likely not going to get the business done over winter. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news to any and all Arsenal fans, but we are not going to buy in January, especially with the. I mean, and we could be even in a worse scenario in January. Obviously, our run out in December and the latter half of November is a lot easier than what we contended with earlier. But we are still at risk, people. We are still at risk because, if we can't beat Bournemouth, who's to say that we can beat any other team? And obviously, yeah, I'm taking into consideration the disciplinary issues that we've been having. We had 3 red cards in 8 games at one point. So that needs to fix up. But if we don't fix that up, if our disciplinary issues continue, then we're going to continue to suffer. I mean, I'm even talking yellow cards too. Like we severely hamper ourselves with these early yellow cards. I mean, Declan Rice has been guilty of it. Obviously, he got a red card. Trossard can be an absolute scrub and an idiot. And obviously Willow. I'm not necessarily blaming him. Everybody has a bad tackle every once in a while, but I mean, these things start adding up. So, yeah, I'm not super. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm not super positive about the state of the club right now. So it is what it is. But if anybody wants to give me any sort of gaslighting, any sort of toxic positive things that I can argue against, go ahead and put it in the chat. But right now we kind of got all the real ones in here. Big up AJ. He says, "I'm sorry, if Slot wins year 1, he has to go unless he wins the Champions League, which he won't. The cups can't save him. It's that simple." I agree. I agree and disagree, but I need a double. That's the thing. Is I need a cup double for me to accept him continuing to be the manager. Cup double and Champions League is the minimum. And look, at the end of the day, the league is gone. The league is fucking gone. It's not something that I enjoy saying. It's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like relishing in because they're like, oh yeah, TJ, you were right. No, I don't like being right about this. I do want to see Arsenal win, but the proof is in the pudding, guys. The proof is in the pudding. As my guy Tony Claude would say, big up Tony Claude. City will win 5 in a row. Likely. Willow, he threw Crystal Palace in the bin because he can't. What did I say? Will he throw Crystal Palace in the bin because he can't? I don't think he will. He can't throw Crystal Palace in the bin. And Crystal Palace are so bad that I think we make the FA Cup semifinal. It's who we actually face in the FA Cup semifinal, which will be the problem. Or not FA Cup, Carabao Cup, excuse me. Yeah, Carabao Cup. We got the easy run out. Like we got 3 minnows, soon to be 4 minnows leading up to a semifinal. So we need to be winning this cup. Period. End of story. No excuses. We need to be winning this cup. Period. Show me something. Show me something. Yes, smash the likes, people. Show me something, Arteta, that I can back. Because other than that, man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be on your neck. Pause. I'm gonna be on your neck. Like this is inexcusable at this point. We've had 6 years, $800 million spent. And I don't like bringing up the numbers because I don't like feeling depressed. But let's be real about it, guys. Like these guys, it's inexcusable now. It's inexcusable now. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I got a message. The only way Arsenal gets to the Carabao Cup final is Tottenham semifinals. It depends on how United do under Emerim. I think that's a very even game. If I'm being completely honest, I think in my opinion, it's a toss up between Spurs and United as they are right now. Because Spurs, while I hate them, they can turn in a performance. That's one of those things where they are so inconsistent that if they hit when they're actually feeling like playing a football match, they can beat Man United. They've already beaten them once this season. There's no reason why Spurs couldn't win that game. And then we go up against Spurs in the semis and we will beat them. We will beat Spurs. And then we got to worry about who's still in it after that. Who's still in it after that? Oh, excuse me. Who is still in it after that? Is it Newcastle and it's Newcastle and Liverpool. It's Newcastle and Liverpool. You guys haven't even seen him manage a game yet for United, and you guys are, oh yeah, him or him. I'm gonna be collecting these receipts, by the way. Sunshine. It's comments like these that are gonna get United in trouble. It's comments like these that are gonna be brought up on the Man United Arsenal show on Sarcasm City. every Wednesday, by the way, except for this week. Like that you guys are going to be in the mud because you guys talk, oh, yeah, him or him. Like Staffy's going to be in the same boat. Flawless is going to be in the same boat. Like while I am 100% understanding about how you wanted to get rid of the Flying Dutch fraud, you know, he might not be like the Portuguese guy might not be good, might not be that good, or it might take some time. So is United going to be patient with Amorim if he doesn't hit the ground running? You got to give him until the end of the season, regardless, I think. But yeah. Anyway, smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes, guys, and keep the questions coming as well. Let me see here, and thank you again for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I got outed in a couple of chats that it was my birthday today, so I just came out with it. It's also Football Capo's birthday, by the way. Big up Football Capo every single time. AKA Neftali, my guy Football Capo. We share a birthday, so I share a birthday with a legend, which is a birthday present in and of itself, in my opinion. So big up Neftali every single time. If Ipswich Town Ed Sheeran FC gets a result against United, questions really need to be asked about Enios. You guys play Ipswich. Like United plays Ipswich right away, right? I don't think they lose against Ipswich. I think that Spurs are just that bad. I just think Spurs are that inconsistent. Like when they are bad, they are very bad. But when they are good, they're very good. When they finish their chances, they're good. I mean, they've scored the most goals in the league. But like they're not even finishing all their chances. Like that's the thing, is that they're so into playing that high line. Like they miss chances all the time, and they're still the highest scoring team in the league. Like imagine if they were clinical. Imagine if they weren't depending on like Kulusevski, Brennan Johnson, Solanke, who I think is still getting used to the club, Richarlison, even though he's injured, Son, who's been limited, Timo Werner. Like, give me a fucking break. Like these players, the balance of these players are bad. But if I think if Ange had the personnel to actually get it over the line and play his style of football, and maybe have a plan B, maybe not have a high line 100% of the time, Spurs could cook. I think Ange is a good manager. The problem is that he's naive. He is not willing to shake up anything that he brings into a game. And I mean, it's clear as day. High line, mate. It's who we are, mate. It's who we are. And like that is naive. That's naive to me. Like, you know, say what you want about Arteta. His plan Bs are shitty, but at least he has a plan B. You know what I mean? Like, I disagree with his plan B probably 50 to 60% of the time. But at least he has a plan B. Ange doesn't. Ange's plan B is play plan A a lot better and play a plan A a lot higher. Well, suicide ball. It's crazy to watch. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. It does not. Big up Bristol Tractor himself. Big up Anthony Herbert. He says, big up TJ, happy birthday. Dal told me you was 48 today. I am not 48. Oh my God. But 48 will be tomorrow, as fast as time is going. But we got 5 injuries in our team. And now Forrest is playing. I can only see a draw if we're lucky. You aren't the first person to say that in this chat, Anthony. I'm predicting a very close one. I think it's going to be a 2-1 to the Arsenal, or it's going to be a 1-1. I think they score. I don't like saying that, but I think Forest will score. They got Chris Wood was cooking a couple of months ago. They have players in that team that can score. So yeah. Anyway, how's the tractor running out there in Bristol? Big up. Let me know how you're doing, Anthony. Big up, my guy, every single time. Connor's here. Big up, Connor. He says, sup, TJ, brother. Deep question here. Do you feel like you've achieved everything in life so far at 36? Is there more you still want to achieve? See, I like these kinds of questions because it's not football related. Like, it doesn't always have to be football related, right? It doesn't always have to be football related. Have you achieved everything in life so far that you've wanted to achieve at 36? I don't really even think about that stuff very much. I don't think about like I look back at all the things that I've done, and I think it's rad. Like I've done a lot of things that always wanted to do. I was a touring musician for a couple of years. I'm successful in my career. It's good job, great wife, great family. Like those are accomplishments in and of itself. Great friends. So in that case, yeah, I've achieved everything that I want to achieve. Like I don't think I'm as far as I would want to be in the streaming game. Like big up everybody that's inside right now, but like when I started football YouTube, I wanted this to be a bigger channel, right? But just the amount of stuff that I take on is a lot. And the people that support me on here are absolute real ones because they rate me as a creator, they rate me as as an entertaining personality, and I really really appreciate that. But like the fact that the channel hasn't grown as much as I've wanted it to is on me because I just haven't had the time, and to be honest with you, at times I haven't had the motivation to do it. And that's something that I want to change when I'm 36, is to make this into a bigger channel, make this channel even bigger than it is right now, because like it's fun. It's fun. We have a good time here, and I think we could introduce that kind of fun and that kind of entertainment and that kind of, you know, what we saw last night with the watch-alongs, the American Idiot show, like that. If that reaches a wider audience, I think people will really really like it. Like Dal, for instance, I think Dal is underrated. I think Dal is one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world. Like this guy backstage is hilarious, and he's always been there for me through thick and thin. Like he has supported me through a bunch of bullshit, and you know this, Connor. You were there for it. Like Dal has always had my back, and I just think he's an underrated guy, and he's been a big supporter of this channel, and he's my brother, and so are you, Connor, by the way. But yeah, to answer your question and not to get too touchy feely, that's something that I want to improve on. Yeah, so that's something I still want to achieve. But yeah, I mean, I'm a wedding singer. Like I get to go out and do things and sing for people on the best day of their lives. Like I really can't complain about anything. Like there are things that I want to improve, and there are things, personally going on with me that I can't talk about, but there that I need to improve and address. But overall, I'm a very happy guy. I'm a very happy-go-lucky guy. So I really, really appreciate it. That's a good question. See, these are the kinds of questions I like answering. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate it. And no, Connor did not leave me. Connor decided that he was going to actually live a life off of YouTube. He still comes on. He still is an absolute real one. We talk Me and Connor talk pretty much every single fucking day, whether it's about the club in group chats or stuff that I'm asking him to do for the channel and stuff like that. Like Connor's a real one. He's been here since like day one or day two. And the list goes on for in that respect. I mean, Jez, Maddie, Lee Gunner helped this channel grow to what it is right now. A lot of you guys know who I am through Lee. Flawless. Um, God, who else? Judge Mo, Husam, Staffy. Staffy's one of the bigger ones. Jacob Walraven from United Spurs of America. All my American Waffle Brothers. Like all of those guys really helped grow this channel. So yeah. No, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And I feel like I owe them more for the support they've given me. So I'm going to continue to grind, get better at it. Big up Chinlu, appreciate it. Have you any plans for the day other than getting depressed over Arsenal? Natalie is bringing my lovely wife is bringing home some Trader Joe's Chinese, and we are going to chill and eat some Chinese food. Other than that, no, there's really not any plans. There's really not any plans. There's really no plans. Big up Private Ping Pong. I appreciate it, guys. Big up Charlie as well. I see you, my guy. Go and subscribe to Charlie. No Filter FC. Real one. Absolute real one. Big up Cubed. Damn, you're old. I know. You saw me. Cubed is one of the few people that I've met here that I've met in person, by the way. And me and Cubed went to an LAFC game together earlier this year. and it was awesome. And she's a real one. She took me to Korean barbecue in LA. Like, she is one of the people that I've met and is as cool in person as she is on the tube. So tractor doing well. We had a heavy snow today. It's freezing my balls off and the heaters won't work. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, and I saw this Good Back in the Ugly. No, you guys are real ones too. Tony, Anthony, Fuzzy, like, come on, give me a break. Don't get all in your feelings out there on your tractor, Anthony. Don't get in your feelings. Dal, nice guy. He should have his own show. I think he should have his own channel, but if here's the thing is, if Dal gets his own channel, then he's not going to come on ours, and that's what I get worried about is I need Dal. I need Dal on this channel because there's no American Idiots without Dal. Dal, like, American Idiots does not continue without Oregon Goon, period, end of story. Like, that show is ours. It's not mine. It's ours. So yeah, big up Dal every single time. I can't say enough good things about Dal, to be honest. Connor's almost as big a fraud as you. No, he's okay. Cubed helped you recognize and never gets any stinking. I think I just recognized you plenty. Must really be in the feels today. I'm not in the feels. I'm just I'm grateful. I'm showing gratitude. Showing gratitude. That's it. Not, and I'll show gratitude to myself. I've worked my balls off to get where I am. So there it is. Anyway, some Levy shit trying to imprison Dal. No, Dal can multitask and do both shows. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I'm not sure about that. But anyway, if you guys couldn't hear that, my wife is now home because my dog is losing his absolute fucking mind. We're gonna go for probably about another 10 minutes here because I gotta go see the wifey. But big up everybody for watching. This has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. And yes, I am getting it. Arsenal US tour announced in December for summer 25. Acers, I think I'm only going to one game, maybe. Like, it depends because it costs a shitload of money to get out there. And if I'm going to spend that much money, I'm coming to England. I'm coming to London. I'm going to see an actual fucking game. I need to see a match at the Emirates or in London or anywhere. I need to see Arsenal in England. I think, to really, really understand it. So I got the passport. I just need to get the tickets. And yeah, I need to get out to London. And the wife has wanted to get out to London. Like, my wife by proxy is an Arsenal fan. So hold on one second. I'm getting a call, but that I'm going to decline. But yeah, no, by proxy, Natalie is an Arsenal fan, so she will come out there with me. Big up Early Doors Football TV. Big up Tony. I got to reach out to you. We got to get you back on American Idiots because we have a game against West Ham coming up. So yeah, we will get you up. Big up Skullex, even though you're an absolute fraud, Skullex. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, my guy. But you're still a big fraud. I'm not gonna lie. You're still a big fraud. Hopefully Arsenal can disappoint you again. Yeah, see, this is why you're a fraud. Wishing a man depression on his birthday when he's already depressed about being 36 years old, 36 trips around the sun. And I'm not getting any darker in the beard area. It's getting grayer. And I'm gonna tell you right now. This club is not helping me out in that respect. Seriously, hate Levy. Gooners keep coming to the U.S. and can't get Spurs out here for anything. Yeah, well, that's because, you could go to, they always go to Asia or Australia. Go out there and support your fraudulent club. Go out there and support your fraudulent club. Go out there and watch you guys beat the third place team in the Singaporean league, and celebrate the trophy that you win by beating the third place team in the Singapore Premier League. You know what I mean? Do that. Oh, boo. Cry more. Cry more. Oh, man, I wish I had a clip for that. Actually, let's do this one.
Am I dreaming?
Yeah, that's what Cube does. That's what Cube does every time a preseason for Spurs is announced.
Am I dreaming? Yo?
That's Cubed every single time. Appreciate the birthday wishes, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Has TJ reached unk status? Are you asking if I'm an uncle? Yeah, I'm an uncle. I'm an uncle twice over. I'm an uncle twice over. Yeah, no, I got great nephews. 2 nephews. They're awesome. Awesome people. And I got nieces and nephews by proxy because my friends kids are also my nephews and my nieces. Let's see here. What else you got? Jesus, Anthony, I'm going to put this on here, but good Lord. Smash the likes, guys, by the way. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'm getting out of here. This is going to be a short one. Like I said, again, I appreciate Sunshine. And I appreciate Link for the super chats. Again, just talking about Arsenal because I got a little personal there. Just talking about Arsenal. I'm not looking forward to this weekend. We have the early match. We have the 1 o'clock match. I believe that starts at 7. So 1 o'clock UK and 7 a.m. in the United States of America. And I will tell you one thing right now. I'm not looking forward to getting up and watching that. Especially if we're playing that dead final third football that we were playing before. It's unacceptable. We cannot play the way that we've been playing before. I want to see a change in the midfield. We need Odegaard. We need Odegaard healthy. Oh, is it 3 p.m. Saturday? 3 p.m. Saturday. Is it 3 p.m. Saturday? I need to check. Hold on 1 sec. Is it? Hold on. I could be completely wrong. You could be right, and I could be bitching about. I would need to get up. I would still need to get up early, but oh yeah, it is 9 a.m. Never mind. I thought it was 7 a.m. for some reason. Anyway, all right, cool. Thanks, Acers, for the. I'm less depressed now. Yeah. No, thanks, Acer, for the correction. Yeah, we are going to be going at 9 a.m. my time then. And then I'll be on Never a Foul right after, and then we'll do a match reaction on this channel as usual, people. That's how it is. Arteta in. Nope. Arteta needs to earn his job back with me. And he's going to need to do a lot, like win me a trophy to do it. And I'm not talking about a community shield. I'm talking about an actual trophy. I need an actual trophy. But anyway, guys, all right, we're going to wrap up there because I have to go say hello to the wifey. Like I said, a little bit of a short one, but hey, we move. We will be back on Friday for the American Idiot Show. We are going to be running it a little earlier. We're going to be running it, what time? We're going to be running it at 7:30 UK is where we're going to be running that one. And a guest to be announced, people. I have a guest in mind, and I think you guys know who it's going to be, considering who we play on Friday or on Saturday. I will leave that up to you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, I came in late for fuck's sake. No, don't worry about it. Oh, Sarcasm City just raided. Oh, I can't leave if Sarcasm City just raided. Hold on. Big up Sarcasm City for the raid. I'll go for another 10 minutes. Big up to Flawless for the raid every single time. What are you guys saying? Guys, I'm answering questions right now. I was about to leave, but if Sarcasm City just raided me, I can't leave yet. I got 10 minutes. I got 10 more minutes, so get those questions in. 10 more minutes. I'm missing the Q&A this week because Flawless is doing his the review of the first wave streams that he did earlier in the year, which is dope. Dope content. But I missed the Q&As, man. That's why I wanted to do my own. So smash the likes, get your questions in, Arsenal or otherwise. Just keep it respectable and hit the likes. Hit the likes and subscribe. Big up Rizzy Mac. Every single time as well. Yeah, reach out to you. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the West Ham thing. Big up Flawless every single time, bro. Flawless is a criminal, but again, he is. I said it before early in the stream. This channel has not grown as big as it is if it wasn't for Flawless. I was a fan of Flawless before I was a peer, even though I think he's an absolute criminal now and he needs to be locked up for some of his opinions. But he shows love still every single time. Question: did you win or lose at Vegas? Depends on your definition of winning and losing. Did I lose money? Absolutely. Absolutely lost money. I think I lost. Yeah, I'll keep it a buck with you guys. I lost I think I lost like $300, but going to Vegas and losing that kind of money is not bad. Like I was well within my limit of what I was okay with losing. But I also spent a bunch of money on cool shit. Like I went and saw the Titanic exhibit, so I got to see the big piece of the freaking Titanic, which was crazy, crazy. And then got to see the Washington Capitals play the Golden Knights in Vegas at T-Mobile Arena, which was awesome. You guys know I'm a hockey fan, so I went and saw that. I went and saw Alexander Ovechkin score a hat trick, which was very, very cool. And then obviously got to spend time with the wifey. Like that's really all that matters. So yeah. Did you go to one of those Cirque du Soleil shows? No. I went to the Beatles one before they closed the Mirage a couple of years ago. That was awesome. That was awesome. But yeah, 300 is soft. See, exactly, dude. I wasn't. I see. I'm not a big better, dude. I keep my money close to the vest. I'm not gonna lie. I keep my money close to the vest. The big piece is insane. Just the fact that they brought up all that stuff from the Titanic, which is iconic. I got a bunch of pictures of it. It's insane that they were able to do that and bring that up from 2.5 miles down in the ocean. It really does like take your breath away. It's pretty crazy. I missed it, but what was your prediction for Forest and the lineup for the Forest game? It's too early to give a lineup. I'm giving it 2-1 because I want Arsenal to win and I need to be positive. But yeah, I'm going 2-1 to the Arsenal, and given the injuries that we have, yeah, I mean, I know the starting 11 writes itself if we don't have injuries, but if Bakayo's out, it's peak because that means we're going to be playing Raheem Sterling or Jesus on the right, Martinelli on the left. Trossard might be out. So it'll be who's going to be playing left back because Ben White is out, so we're going to have to play Timber at right back. So left back, shit. Left back Kiwior, because we don't have a choice. Because Calafiori is out and I don't want to see Zinchenko. So it'll be Kiwior at left back, Skarsky and Hutch at center backs, obviously in goal, David Rea. Right back, we are going to go with Urian Timber. Midfield, we're going to go with Rice if he's not injured. If he is injured, Jorginho. Yeah, Jorginho and Partey. I don't want to see Marino. I think he stinks. If he's not playing for Spain, he stinks. I don't want to see Marino. Odegaard in the 10, left Martinelli, right Saka if he's not injured, and then we have no choice. We got to put Havertz up top. So yeah, this is the lack. This is what the lack of action in our summer transfer windows has gotten us, people. So it is what it is. Were you smart enough to eat off the strip? We ate off the strip like once. The rest of the time we didn't travel off the strip because Ubers cost mad amounts of money, and they're setting up for the F1 race out there. So traffic was an absolute shit show. So we just walked everywhere. Like it was, yeah, they're setting up for the F1 race. They have the F1 race going on. And Flawless, let me know. Flawless, are you doing a watch along for the F1? If you're doing a watch along for the F1, I want to watch it or I want to join that panel because they were setting up in Vegas and it was sick. It was looking really, really sick. So yeah. Lewis incoming. Yep, 100%. Yeah, no, Lewis Hamilton's going to win. Which Chelsea reject do you think you guys will sign? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even answering this question. This is getting depressing now. This is just getting depressing. I don't even want to talk about it. And knowing our luck, we'll sign Mudryk or go after Nicholas Jackson and Chelsea will go after Gyökeres. We're ridiculous. Yeah, no, absolutely. Let me know because I'd like to watch that. I'm not a big F1 guy, but I was in Vegas and they were setting up for it and it looked sick. Like the setup looks sick, but I got to tell you guys, the roads in Vegas are shit. So seeing F1 in Vegas, there's going to be a lot of pop tires. There's going to be some accidents. I think because the road just looks terrible, like potholes and like they got storm drains and stuff. Yeah, it's looking peak. I'm not gonna lie. Bye. See you, big up Tony. Big up Tony every single time. We'll see you later, my guy. We will see you later. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at that, Warrior J. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at that. God, all right, guys. I do have to go because I got a bunch of people freaking calling me trying to wish me a happy birthday. So I do have to cut this one short. Who's live that we can raid? Who's live that we can raid? Who's live? Let me know who's live right now. Let's take a look. Sorry to leave you guys a little bit short, but yeah, I gotta go because there's like thousands, not thousands, but I've gotten 4 calls while I've been on the stream. So I gotta call some people back. 1 second. Lee Gunners, Lee live? We'll get over to Lee. Mo is live too. Hold on 1 sec. Saeed is live. Let's see. Let's take a look. 1 sec. Hang in there with me, guys. And by the way, if you guys haven't smashed the likes, smash the likes. If you're watching on playback, smash the likes. We will be live again on Friday, 7:30 p.m. UK, for the American Idiot Show. We will be live. No Fist Bump FC tonight. No Fist Bump FC. Fist Bump FC will be coming back probably next week. 1 sec. Yeah, there's gonna be no birthday. There's gonna be no birthday. Fist Bump FC. What is going on? My computer is running mad slow. Oh, it just crashed. Awesome. 1 second. So entertaining, guys. Go over there and say, let's see. 1 sec. Go over to, who do we want to bless? Go over to, yeah, you know what? We'll raid Saeed. Go over and say hi to Saeed. Say TJ Warren TV raid people. Go over and raid and say TJ Warren TV. Big up Saeed every single time. Hey, and Warrior J, by the way, at least I started to stream with my mic on this time. So incremental improvements here at TJ Warren TV. Until next time, thank you guys for all the well wishes. We will see you on Friday, and I will leave you with this.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the